This is for Capricorn placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Be sure to flip and switch the roles, genders, and place yourself where you fit in the story. Okay? So let's see Capricorn placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do they need to know? It's too many. I feel like somebody here cannot manipulate someone or manipulate something no more. Trump card, number 55. I'm ready to trust you, but I still need to keep my final card hidden for now. I won't run from our connection, but I have to protect myself until I'm certain. Trump card, hidden riches and revealing them only to the worthy. Reserved power and using it strategically when needed. Your power lies in patience and use it wisely to surprise when least expected. So somebody here could be, somebody's number 16. In my desire to keep things under control, I didn't realize how it was affecting us. Now I see the distance it created, though I can't be sure it was truly my actions or something else between us. So somebody here could have been withholding something from somebody. Somebody here could have been trying to test someone to see if they really liked them, loved them, or cared about them beyond money or beyond what they can give them. And instead it caused distance, or somebody's obsession with trying to maintain control over something has backfired pretty much. What else? When I am with you, time seems to rewind. It's like we've always known each other. You feel like a forgotten part of me. We share a bond that transcends lifetimes. Number 64, what else? One more for Capricorn. And we have digital detox, number 31. We keep repeating the same patterns with our phones and it never ends well. When will we learn to limit our screen time and be more present? Lost in the virtual world and neglects real life relationships. Realizes the need for a digital detox and seeks clarity. Feels overwhelmed by digital content and needs a break. I feel like somebody has let social media, hold on. Grapples with irreversibility of time and its permanent impact. Understands time's relentless advance and the impossibility of reversal. Somebody here somebody wants to take back time or reverse time or undo something, but they can't. Rejection in reverse, number 65. We build walls to protect ourselves, but instead we isolate what could have been a lasting bond. Afraid to face vulnerability that comes with love, we find it easier to stay apart. Rejection. Blames themselves for rejection and feels unworthy of acceptance. Rejection offers a lesson in resilience. Feels trapped in a cycle of rejection and unable to break free. I feel like somebody did this to themselves. I don't know, somebody here let social media, or somebody here did this to themselves. Somebody could be the age 31. Somebody could be born on the 31st, the 4th. Anyways, what's Trump card? I'm ready to trust you, but I still need to keep my final card hidden for now. I won't run from our connection, but I have to protect myself until I'm certain. Somebody's trust issues, their PTSD possibly, their immaturity has gotten in the way of a connection. What's Trump card in the reverse? Yeah, there could have been a long distance relationship, or somebody has put whether it was long distance or not, right? Some of you guys it's not. Some 3 of Wands in reverse, Aries Sun. I feel like something did not progress and go to the next level because somebody was withholding. Whether it was because they were testing you, whether it's because of their insecurities, their trauma, something. Yeah, somebody here is now heartbroken because they could have left their options open. They didn't know what they wanted. They didn't really show, they only showed you one side of themselves. They could have really broke your heart. They could have hurt you. And you don't want anything to do with this person now. You don't want them anymore. Times, relentless advance. When I am with you, time seems to rewind, and it's like we've always known each other. You feel like a forgotten part of me. We share a bond that transcends time. What's this? Yeah, you don't give a fuck. I feel like somebody is just now coming to the realization about you. I feel like you don't care. This could be a Sagittarius or a Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a Virgo. Somebody here can be a September Virgo, September Libra. Whether, it doesn't really matter. You guys, somebody has their guard up. I feel like a lot of you guys don't care about that. I feel like somebody's a little too late. I just have to say it like that. Somebody's a little too late. I feel like somebody wishes that they can go back in time, or they wish that they can show you another side of themselves. Maybe all this person did show you was they hurt you. They showed you nothing but pain, heartache, betrayal, grief, and they wish that they can go back in time and they want to show you something different, or they wish they can go back in time and change things, but you can't. And that's why I tell people, be very mindful of what you do and what you say to people. People don't forget how you make them feel. You can't just go back in time and just, or you can't, it's like you can't do something to somebody and just, okay, I'm here now, let's move on. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. What's digital detox? We keep repeating the same patterns with our phones, and it never ends well. When will we learn to limit our screen time and be more present? What's digital detox in reverse? King of Wands. You and somebody are facing each other. Y'all looking right at each other. That's crazy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Cancer, July, Leo. Damn. Y'all looking right at each other. I feel like this person was really in their ego. I feel like although you're showing up as the Queen of Swords, you were more transparent than this person. This person was more in their ego. What's Trump card in reverse? The World. I feel like a lot of you guys have decided to cut your losses with someone, or somebody has decided to cut their losses with you. There could be delay. There's too many delays. There's too many setbacks. Somebody still has a cycle open with their ex that they have to fucking deal with. Man or woman, something about somebody's past, they're not over, and that's why this person with the Lovers in reverse, Gemini sun energy, Scorpio sun here with the Six of Cups, that's why this person, something never got off the ground between you and this person. Something was never successful because somebody was stuck in their past. This person was never going to treat you right, no how, and this person could have been more focused on money. They could have also been stingy. They could have been withholding to test you because of their past. Somebody has major trust issues. What's time's relentless advance in reverse? Six of Wands. I feel like you always stood in your truth. You were always honest. You expected honesty from this person. You expected transparency from this person, and they couldn't even give you that. There could have been a third party, their ex or whoever that got in the way. What's digital detox? Yeah, the star here. Somebody here could be trying to sober up. They could be trying to get clean or heal. Aquarius energy here. You or them can have it in their chart. It's something about you that sees right through this person. A lot of you guys are very confident. You could be seen in the public eye. You can use your voice for work. I feel like somebody could be doing some type of shadow work, or they're doing some type of introspection. This person could have ghosted you, or you may not be talking to this person. You see right through this person, but I feel like they see through you, but you're confident. It's like you guys are both confident in your own ways. Six of Wands here, the Star card. I feel like more so there's one person here who's confident and the other person feels exposed by the way another person shows up. That's what it could be too. What's this Three of Wands in reverse? You demand vulnerability and transparency just by who you are because you show up that way. And somebody could be learning this from you. Lovers in reverse, Gemini, Sun energy. Yeah, again, something couldn't get off the ground. You and somebody here just don't align. There's major trust issues that prevented this from taking off. That could have caused delays. Somebody could have been really obsessed with their money, how they look. They undervalued you. They didn't really give to you. Even when they did have it, they were being stingy. Lovers in reverse, they could have been stingy. Somebody here doesn't know how to give or receive love equally. Lovers in reverse. A lack of intimacy. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, somebody here, there's a third party, somebody's ex, or yeah, I'm really getting somebody here that they kept going back to or going back and forth with, off and on with, that got in the way, or they let get in the way. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius is here. Some of y'all could be a December Capricorn, December Sag. Three of Swords. What's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? The Empress in reverse. Somebody has major trust issues from an ex or their child's mother or their own mother. Somebody can have really bad abandonment issues too. Somebody here somebody has an anxious, avoidant attachment style. Somebody here avoids conflict. They don't like conflict. This person is like somebody here runs away. When there's conflict and drama, instead of facing it head on, this person runs away. And you're too confident, you're too bold, you're too real for somebody. And on top of the fact they keep getting bamboozled by their child's mother who's betrayed them, cheated on them, somebody here has been disloyal to somebody. Somebody got major trust issues from not you. You didn't do anything to this person. You're not their mother. You're not their child's mother or their wife or ex-wife who did whatever fucked up shit to them. Empress in reverse. So yeah, somebody's child's mother or their mother is very two-faced. Moon and Libra here. Somebody's heart is closed off. Their sacral and heart chakra is blocked off, man or woman. Somebody can't tell their left from their right. Somebody couldn't make their mind up. You were very sure about this person. You were always certain about this person, but they were never really too certain about you. And I don't know if somebody around them got in the way or just their own issues or both. World in reverse. Their past. Somebody has unfinished business with somebody from their past. Their childhood or whoever they've been with for a long time. They may have a child or kids with this person. This could be their own mother for a lot of you. Scorpio sun energy or a mother figure. If their first child's mother for some of you. Or whatever one did them the most dirty. Whatever one hurt and betrayed them the most. That's who they got trauma from, or their own mother. This could be you. Your mother could have betrayed you. There's a cycle from somebody's past that's still open. Six of Cups. Judgment in reverse. Somebody still is resentful, bitter about their past. And they need to, I don't know if they're in denial about that. Somebody has not forgiven someone. They have not forgiven themselves. They have not forgiven you, possibly. This could be your child's mother who has not forgiven you. I don't know. Or you're somebody's child's mother. Judgment in reverse. Somebody can't move on from the past. Death card in reverse. And that's why somebody's going to stay unhappy and dissatisfied. That's the whole reading. Cancer energy with the Chariot. Let's move on. Somebody can't move on from the past. Somebody here is lost. They have no sense of direction. because of their past, because of a past person, hey Lady Cap, or because of their childhood. This could be their mother, a mother wound that you or somebody has, or their child's mother, their wife, ex-wife, whoever it is. Somebody that they grew up with, that they were raised by, or that they were with or around for a long time, for some of y'all. But somebody here is refusing to change. Somebody here is afraid of pleasure. They're afraid of intimacy. Somebody has done a number on somebody. It's fucked with their confidence, with this Chariot in reverse, this solar plexus energy. They doubt. Somebody here doubts themselves a lot. There's somebody around somebody that puts a lot of doubt in somebody's mind and makes someone indecisive. If you're a grown-ass man or a grown-ass woman and another person could control you, somebody is not in control of their decisions. And they think they are, but they're not. Their childhood wounds are, their exes, their baby mother is, their baby father is, their ex-girlfriend is, ex-boyfriend, Queen of Swords. Thank you so much, Sam39. Seven of Cups here, yeah. You see right through whatever facade or masquerade that or pretentious energy that somebody tries to present them. Thank you so much for the Snapchat. You see right through this. Venus in Aquarius. You see right through somebody's facade and games. You see right through it. And that it's like you really make somebody feel exposed. Nine of Wands here. Somebody has really bad PTSD. And I feel like you just being yourself, it really throws somebody off. But I don't understand why, because it was Seven of Cups. The Page of Wands. Yeah, you know somebody's in. The Page of Wands belongs to the King of Wands. You may have a child with this person. If not, you see this person's inner child wounds. There's things that you can call out and say and to this person that they don't like. And you make this person feel exposed. You make somebody have to, it's like something about you makes this person confront something about themselves that they've allowed to be lost and stolen from by another person or by just in life in general. Whether it's their childhood or another person before you. You see right through it. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands, yeah. You make this person confront what they don't want to confront just by you being yourself. I'm telling y'all, November Sag, November Scorpio. Well, who's the Knight of Wands? Temperance in reverse. And yeah. This person frustrates you. Some of you guys, yeah, somebody here could be heavy Sagittarius here. Somebody here could be very temperamental. Yeah, it's like, again, you get into somebody's psyche without even purposely doing so. You don't do this intentionally. You're not trying to. Sometimes we just trigger people just for being us. It's something about you that mirrors something that this person has lost along the way before they met you, most likely. Temperance in reverse. That they're not working on. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You could have voiced this to this person. You could have said this to them. Or just, again, you just being you. Somebody here is non-committal, possibly. Some of you guys have realized that you've been hitting a dead end. Some of you guys are really frustrated. You're tired of being patient. You don't have much more grace to give somebody. Because they're not doing the inner work. But this is how somebody feels about you. Flipping and switches. Six of Wands. Yeah, a lot of you guys are fine with being single or independent from this person. A lot of you guys can get a lot of attention. Somebody could be threatened by like your success, how you carry yourself, how classy you are. Maybe this person is used to dealing with somebody that's not classy, that is just like, maybe somebody's ex was just is antagonistic, abusive, overly critical, judgmental, and here you are, you're nothing like that, and it triggers somebody. Believe it or not, people can get triggered by you being a good person. I feel like somebody here judged you based on their past. They put something on you that somebody here put like a facade, or they didn't really see you clearly. And anytime you did something anytime you lost your cool or lost your temper, oh, see, I knew you were just like my ex. I knew you were just like so-and-so. I knew you would hurt me. But it's like, no, I'm losing my cool because you are stressing me out. It's like beating a dead horse with you. We're getting nowhere with this. It's like, come on here. Yeah, a lot of you guys let this go. This person was not given to you equally. They were breadcrumbing you. They were leaving you out in the cold. They could have had you in competition. They were sneaky, or they were just being avoidant. What can you do with somebody that's being avoidant? You can't do anything with a person that's like this. This is not your problem. This is not you're not. This person is not your project or something for you to fix. You got your own shit to worry about. We all got our own stuff to be worried about. Not saying that your partner can't help you heal, but but when you meet somebody, you have to at least be doing the work already. You got to at least be fucking trying. You cannot put that shit on somebody else. You can't put your mother wounds, your daddy issues or whatever on another person just because you don't want to deal with it, just because you're too lazy or you don't have the patience to deal with it. That's nobody's fault but your own. That's not fair. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you guys don't want to commit or work on this situation with this person, and they're mad about it. Or you could be mad. You're done. Nine of Pentacles, you're over it. How much more does a person have to take? And here somebody has been purposely withholding from you to test you. You're about to fail somebody's test because you're like, you know what, fuck it. You're not coming, nobody got time for that. Nine of Pentacles. It's ridiculous. Somebody needs to go see a therapist. They don't need to be dating nobody. Go get help. Somebody who don't think they need help, but they fucking got PTSD out the ass. Somebody has really bad PTSD. Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. A lot of you guys are getting out of this psychological imprisonment that this person or this situation had you in. Okay, this could be your own childhood, your own mother wounds, or this is somebody else that you were dealing with who had these issues. A lot of you got Jupiter and Gemini, Eight of Swords in reverse. A lot of you guys are no longer keeping your stuff trapped. You're no longer carrying this person's burdens. You're freeing yourself. You're free. You letting these other people have them. You like, you know what? Or this other person, you can have them. They can be your problem. I don't care anymore. I'm gone. I'm out. I'm over it. And somebody here feels betrayed by you. Y'all could have been going through some type of abuse that you're breaking free from, or you could have been somebody was trying to victimize you. No, Eight of Swords in reverse. It's like somebody wanted you to be confused about what you were seeing in them. Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the Death card in reverse. Why should your freedom, why should your life be over because somebody else won't change? Why? Some of y'all going towards, some of you guys have new love. You have a new connection that's developing or it's coming in. So if you guys have one in new love, it's coming, it's here. Don't let this person keep you stuck and suffer with them, or you're going to miss out on this opportunity for a new person. So this is up to you, Capricorn or cross watcher. You're going to have to sacrifice this person, Hangman here. Death card, because they're not going to change. Death card in reverse. This person could have been with you, but then acting single. They didn't want to give up their independence or their freedom or whatever the fuck. It's like, okay, cool. You're not going to change. So I'm going to change. I'm going to move on, period. What's the problem? What is the problem? Death card in reverse, Scorpio. Yeah, you're not getting help for whatever addiction or problem you have or whatever trauma you have. So I'm going to go about my fucking business. What is the problem? Life is too short. And I don't like even saying that term, but come on. Everybody's on the clock here. And we all don't know when our time is. So why the fuck are you going to spend this time with somebody or in situations or even within yourself just being traumatized or being burdened or being stressed out unnecessarily? Stress is natural, but to be unnecessarily stressed out? No. When you don't have to be. When you have not been the cause of somebody else's pain, why do you have to tolerate somebody else's pain that you didn't cause? Why? I can understand if you caused it, then cool. You gotta work, you gotta do your part to get them to trust you again. But you didn't do this to this person. You didn't betray them. And half the time, a lot of us, we betray ourselves by seeing things that we want to see in people when they already tell us and show us who the fuck they are. So you can only blame other people, but for so long. Even even yourself, you can only blame somebody, but for so long. When somebody continuously shows you who they are by how they treat you, how they don't treat you, it's up to you to decide if you want to hold on to that, a dead end situation. A lot of times, oh, I put too much time into this. It's been 7, 10, 8, 20 years, and you're getting nothing out of it but pain and heartache. When are you going to let go? No, some of you guys have overextended yourself financially. You've been this person's mother, or this person wanted you to be their mother, or they wanted you to be their father, however it's going. Somebody needs to have a conversation with their fucking mother. And maybe they, who knows. What's the King of Wands? Yeah, somebody here needs to be alone. Somebody here can't be alone. They always got to deal with other women, other men. They always got to have sex. They overindulge. Somebody here doesn't want to work on themselves. They're always trying to find things to distract themselves. Anything to face who they are and why they are the way they are. Somebody got some shit on them. Virgo here with the Hermit. What's the Hermit here? Somebody here needs to be alone. Somebody needs to be single. Seriously. What's the Hermit? The Eight of Wands. This person may want to reach out to you. They may want to text you or something. They can have somebody in their family or somebody that they've been with for a long time that's very manipulative. And you tried to tell them, but they didn't want. They said that they called you jealous for trying to. Okay, or they didn't take what you said. I guess. Okay, well. Or this is you tried to tell somebody. Yeah, or they tried to tell you. I don't know. You could be seeing 888. Virgo and Taurus got 888. What's 8 of Wands? Mercury and Sag. What's 8 of Wands? The 10 of Cups. Yeah. Mars and Pisces. What's 10 of Cups? You may have a family with this person, or they, oh my God, you are talking my life. Sam, you may have kids with this person. For some of you, or this could be a family member or somebody in their family. Or who they have a family with, or who they have other kids with. I don't know. 10 of Cups. Somebody here can't, somebody makes promises they don't keep. They could be a half-ass father, or they had a half-ass father. I feel like somebody's basically continuating a generational curse. And they don't even care. And they could be around somebody that enables that behavior. So it's like, well, you and your bitch or you and your peoples can go along. You and your bullshit can go along. What do you want me to do? It's like they're mad that you don't want to fucking fight or compete for them or fight over them, or you don't want to whatever. Okay, why? Compete for what? Somebody that has addictions, somebody who's non-committal, somebody who makes promises they can't keep, somebody who's a half-ass father or a half-ass parental figure, a half-ass friend, a half-ass partner. Compete for what? Compete. Let that other person or other people or whatever have you. Compete for what? You're lazy. You're immature. Go ahead. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Leo. Somebody could be an August, Virgo, August, Leo. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, somebody here, conflict, drama. They get easily, come on. There's competition. Somebody was trying to put you in competition. Just, please. Somebody's coming. Get this. Oh my God, this reading is, out of all the readings, I have not been so annoyed. I can see why y'all are frustrated. I can see why you curse this person out occasionally. I can see why, if you have. And if you haven't, you may have to. I can see why this person is annoying. Damn, I need you to do me a personal. Email me, Sam. Email me, girl. Follow on Saturn and Leo. This person got people in their ear telling them to do shit. This is a grown-ass man or woman who don't have a mind of their own. What can you do with this person, and why would you compete or fight over someone or want someone that don't have a mind of their fucking own, where it's so easy for them to fucking change plans or switch up on you? Why would you want to fight for someone or keep somebody like this around you? Why? Why is this person worth competing for or having? The Star card. Yeah, I feel like somebody here can't take rejection. They don't want to be rejected. They could, okay. Somebody they're a troublemaker, they're obsessive, or they're around somebody that's a troublemaker or obsessive. This person is a fucking burden. I hate to say it like that. They're a burden. Why would I, come on. You're not even trying to get your shit together. You're an asshole or a bitch. Why would anybody be wanting you around? If anything, people want to get the fuck away from you. You're mean. And all you do is cause conflict and discord. Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, and you're fucking selfish and non-committal, and you fucking hurt people. Come on, who wants to fight and compete for somebody that's like this? Y'all bitches can have it. Please, please take it off our hands. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, April, Aries, April, Taurus. Somebody here is being humbled through their money, because that's all they fucking care about. Or they're superficial, or they could have gotten with somebody, they chose somebody over you because they had more or looked a certain way or whatever the hell, something stupid, and now they're fucking blocked. Now they want to come back around to you for what? And make you a third party? Absolutely not. Or they don't care about being if you're in a new connection, they don't care about being a third party to you. Somebody is non-committal. Non-fucking committal. Okay. Greedy, selfish, stingy, superficial, and shallow. Let's be for real. Who wants, okay. And they could be, okay. King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Sam. King of Pentacles in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles, okay. You could be seeing 10-10. Mercury and Virgo. The Eight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, yeah, and the Five of Cups. Somebody feeling sorry for themselves. They can't get shit off the ground. They're easily manipulated. They can have somebody around them who's fucking cursing their ass or fucking blocking shit for them. Somebody's in regret. Yeah, there will be no new beginnings with you. There just won't. I don't know. Somebody's manipulative. Magician in reverse. They're a con artist. All they know how to do is manipulate people. All they know how to do is string people along. And you're not the first or only person that they do. They do this to everybody. Somebody has burnt their bridges. Somebody has burnt their bridges with you. Too much water under the bridge. They burnt their bridge and there's too much water under it. So, no. Hold on. Yeah, some of you guys, this person feels neglected or abandoned by you. What's the Five of Pentacles? Oh, I'm off that. Let's get some oracle messages. Somebody here is being humbled. They're being abandoned by a few people. You being one of them. And they could have abandoned you at one point when you needed them the most. And then turned around, had the nerve to come back around or wanted you to stick around while they didn't change, while they had other people or breadcrumbed you, undervalued you. And now that you're finally walking away, it's, oh my God, how can Capricorn or how can Crosswatcher do this to me? It's their ego. It's not, like I said in your last, go watch your last live, your May love message. It's not about love. It's about ego. Somebody here likes to chase more than they like to actual commitment. It's about the chase. It's their fucking ego. It's not about love. It's ego. That's what it's about. It's ego. It's image. It's how things look. It's ego for this person. It's a game. Whether they have love for you or not, this person, they're fucked up. And love is not enough. Love has nothing to do with this. This is very piss poor behavior. Oracle messages. and you guys have new love coming in. Somebody here is going to be, and this person is not going to realize what some of you guys, for some of you, you could have been with this person for a long time, and you've always just had this person's back. You've always just, just dealt with it. This person is not going to see how serious something is until they see you in a new relationship. Until you like fully done, they're not going to see it until then. So staying with people like this, you cannot stay with them. You can't. They're not going to change as long as you stay with them. They're not. You got to leave them to their own devices. Let the other bitches have them. Look what they're getting. A lot of times, we feel inclined to we want to hold on to people because it's like, well, I don't want somebody else to get the better part of them. The point is, they're not getting the best part of you. They're not giving you the best part of themselves. It doesn't really matter how they're going to treat somebody else. And a person like this who has not changed, they're not going to change for nobody until they want to change for themselves. So they may treat somebody else better temporarily, but trust and believe those bad habits, who they really are, will start to show. It may take a little longer, but people like this, they don't change. They just switch victims. That's all. So don't hold on like, oh my God. It doesn't matter how it looks on social media. It does not matter what they're posting. It does not matter about what they're saying, what you see. Unless this person really does deep shadow work and spends some time alone, which I don't see that they need to have somebody to stick their dick into or to fuck or whatever, or to be around, they're not going to change. So there's no point in you holding on to them thinking, well, I put too much time and effort into them, or we've been together too long, or I did too much for them. Then hold on to a dead end situation, I guess. Hands of Cards. Take and miss, and you can be the one to miss out on a love that you've always been asking for. It's not going to come from this person, and that's okay. And that may be a hard pill to swallow. It may not be this person. And even if it is, you staying with them, it's you going to be suffering for the rest of your life. So I would even, and that's a big if. Hand of Cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand and gambling. Yeah, somebody here didn't really show you. They had their heart is closed off, like I said. Yeah, the Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. Period, Capricorn. Somebody has not learned from their past mistakes. They're gonna find another victim. They're gonna find another enabler. And if you want to be the one to continue to enable this person to prove a point, then go right ahead. But don't complain about them cheating, mistreating you, being heartless, or whatever the case is, having babies on you, or whatever the case is. Don't complain about it. Or cross-watcher, don't complain about it. There's better out there for y'all. I'm telling y'all about to come in contact with somebody who loves just as hard as you do, and you're not going to have to fight for this person's attention. You're not going to have to fight for crumbs like you have to do with this person. What else? The Chaser. Again, chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. It's like whenever you abandon this person, whenever you feel up, whenever they see you detach, then they want to chase you and they want to be all up on you. They want to be on you. They want to give you all this attention, whatever. But then when it's like when you could be seeing 555 as well. Conflict and change. Virgo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, they got 555, or you can have those placements in your chart, or somebody else does. But it's like whenever, girl, I'm here for my cusp placement. This is just crazy for real. Although it hurts, I've learned that I have to love myself first. Period. And it does hurt. That shit don't feel good. That shit hurts. It does. It's like whenever and sometimes and you know how these people, they get you back in. When you start to detach, their abandonment, and I'm gonna say something that y'all may not want to hear, or you may not want it. It could be you or them. A lot of times, I'll give it to y'all both ways. A lot of times, when a person walks away from you, it may activate your abandonment wounds. Maybe you've been abandoned by your father or your mother or by people, so then you begin to chase. But then when you feel like you got the person back, you don't really care about them. Or they do this to you. It's not really about love. It's an abandonment wound that gets triggered by you or them that makes you or them want to chase when the other person is starting to walk away or detach themselves. It's not really about love. It's codependency. It could be an inner child thing. Somebody here was not nurtured properly, possibly. by their mother. Even if you're a woman, it's not just men that have mommy issues, and it's not just women that have daddy issues. Some men have daddy issues, some women have mommy issues. Flip and switch it. But it's that abandonment wound that gets triggered. It's like, oh my God, this person leaving me or walking away from me is bringing me back to that place when I was a little girl or a little boy who was abandoned, who was neglected, who was left out, who was rejected. Oh no, let me chase, let me overextend myself to prove my worth. Even if I can get some crumbs or some droplets of attention, of love, that's more than enough for me. That's enough. As long as I'm not being left alone or abandoned, I'll take that over being single or being left alone. Either this is you or this is this other person. But this is not even about love anymore, or at all, really. The golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Yeah, somebody here, when you pull away, they love bomb, they draw you back in, and then when they got you where they want you again, they back to their shit again. Or this is what you do. Flip and switch it, cross watcher. Because people are like, oh, that's not me, it's the Capricorn. Okay, so flip it and switch it. Flip it and switch it. What's hand of cards? We got date here, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan or set a date. Some of you guys, somebody could have revoked their offer from you to give it to somebody else, and that went to shit. Or Capricorns, do not revoke your offer from a new person. Some of you guys have options, and it's gonna feel risky. Some of you guys could have had a long distance relationship that didn't take off because your insecurities and your fears, because of this person, got in the way of it. Don't do that again. Don't do that. There's someone new you could be meeting someone new. Whether this person is here already or they're coming in or whatever, do not sabotage this because of this old person. You will be in such regret. Or that's somebody else that's in regret over you. What's the chaser? Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. I feel like somebody likes when you chase them. They like when you get crazy over them. I feel like somebody here loves the way you love them. They don't really love you. They just love the way you love them. And that's what it was. That's what it is. They loved, and they were addicted to how you were crazy about them, how you were intense about them, how you fought for them, competed for them. You fought off other girls or other men, how you no matter what they did to you, you like, I'm not going nowhere. Like, I don't care what you do to me. You can do whatever. Y'all could have sat there and really devalued yourself to keep this person around. And that's what they liked and loved about you. Not you, but that. You really stroked somebody's ego. When you met this person, they could have been going through something that they didn't really tell you, that they didn't really want to show you or share with you, but you came around at a time when this person, you really gave this person a boost, and they've been kind of feeding off of that for a long time for some of you, or however long, whether it's a few days, few weeks, few months, whatever. What's the golden mirror for Capricorn? And we got lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. Yeah. And not today. So if somebody here could have been avoiding you. They could be like, when this person is mad at you, they don't want to talk to you. That could be what their mother did to them. If they didn't behave or obey their mother, she would walk around the house and not talk to them, not engage with them. Or that could be what your mother did. Or that could be what this person does to you. Or you could be doing this. So you may want to be mindful about that. But there's no pairs out here. Well, the King and Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you and this person both mirror some type of insecurity and abandonment wound that y'all both have. Maybe due to your childhoods. Maybe you were abandoned by your father and them, their mother, in a certain way. And being abandoned, you can have both parents in the house and still feel abandoned. Okay, so whether somebody was physically abandoned or emotionally abandoned is abandonment. Doesn't really matter how it shows up. It's just a person knows that they feel it. It's there. A child could be sheltered, clothed. They could get toys. They can go on vacation. They can go on trips. If they don't feel like their emotional needs are being met, it doesn't matter. What's this lightning here? What's lightning? Not enough. Yeah, somebody could, yeah. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. This person could have also been competing with you, jealous of you. The butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing inner child and growth. Some of you guys have a new connection that you could be starting, or it's coming in, and you may, this could be a new person where that's triggering you because of whatever you went through with this past person. For some of you, or it's coming in. If you haven't met this new person yet, they're coming, and when they do come in, you may get a bit triggered. Your inner child may get triggered, especially if it's like long distance, or it starts off really slow. You know, maybe something with you and this past person, the chemistry could have been really intense, the sex could be really good. You know, y'all could have, you know, shacked up together really fast, got married fast, had kids fast. Y'all could have been inseparable, you know, something, you know. And chemistry is important, but you can't lead with just that. And a lot of times people get carried away with chemistry. So don't think you may meet somebody and the chemistry may not be explosive right away. Give things some time. The best chemistry I had with somebody, he was a Taurus. He went to the Air Force. It happened like it was a slow build. And he was shorter than me and everything. Like, he wasn't even my usual type. I turned him down like mad times. Not mad times, but I wasn't really interested like that. But it was a slow build, and that was the best intimacy, everything. We were like, but I was so heartbroken. That was the first time I experienced depression and abandonment from a guy outside of my father. That boy was like my friend and my lover mixed in. When he told me he was going to the Air Force, I was fucking broken. I felt shattered. I felt like, I even told him, like, I'm like, God made you for me. What am I supposed to do without you? Like that, like, so sometimes those slow build connections really do, they end up being a person or people that you end up, it could be friends too. Maybe you guys been betrayed by friends. Okay, maybe you're gonna, you know, you want to meet a new friend or whatever. But I'm getting heavy love. But those slow builds are priceless. And sometimes if you don't like somebody, listen to that. Because I have a Capricorn ex who I was running from for years. I finally gave him a chance after I had my daughter. That motherfucker was so toxic. So toxic. So some people, you got trust your instincts and use your discernment. Is running from somebody because you're like, nah, I don't really sense something good. Then there's the, you're not really my type, or, you know, you just have to really use your discernment with that, because that could get really tricky. It's a fine line between that. Because some people, if you're not feeling it, it's for a reason. And some people, you may not be feeling it because you may be used to a certain type of person or a certain type of people. So you got to really use your discernment. Really use your discernment. I hope this helps, Cappies. You do have somebody new that wants to date you. It's going to be a bit of a risk. Somebody here could have had you as one of their options. They treated you, they treated you like a fucking you were an outsider to your own relationship for some of you guys. And that's crazy to me. That's really fucked up. This person could have also made you guys a bit bitter and a bit resentful and unforgiving. So don't let anybody do that to you. Don't let anybody do that to you. Why should you miss out on your blessings because of somebody else who can't change, who doesn't want to get hope? Let other people have this person. They're not really getting much of anything. And even if it seems like they are, you shouldn't be really worried about that. Don't waste your life waiting for somebody to get karma or wanting them to treat another woman bad, especially if you're a woman yourself. You shouldn't want another woman to go through what you're going through. And sometimes some people are just better with other people. Some people are just not for us, and that's okay. But a person like this who's not changing at all, who's a bit toxic, it doesn't matter who they're with. It's never going to be enough. So, you know, like I said, just don't waste your life away with a dead-end situation. And if you guys need time to heal, just take your time. Take your time. There could be an unexpected pregnancy. for some of y'all, not all of you guys, somebody may have a tough choice to make. I'm not gonna say nothing. I just feel like somebody's gonna end up stuck again. It's just not. I'm not gonna touch on that. I don't know. Somebody here tried to trap somebody with a pregnancy or what, but it's not gonna look too good, and they're gonna be really bitter for a lifetime if they. Okay. I don't, but just this is your reading, Capricorn. If you guys want a personal reading, email me, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.